Hello and welcome to part 11 of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Now, Josh, what are your thoughts on Shadow the Hedgehog as a character?
He is much better in this game than the other
Big the
game.
cat, what?
The
Hold on. Big the cat just popped out of nowhere. Okay.
Fishy.
Go on, Boba.
Okay, that was random. Shadow, in this game, I feel he acts very different than in other games. Like, in this game, he's more mysterious. He has, like, misunderstood revenge and anger towards the world. But unlike in other games, example, Sonic 06, Mephiles shows him, like, that he's encased in whatever. And then he's like, oh, I don't care, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like he has more of a rival personality and a dark side to him instead of just, like, emo bland from in the version of Sonic, rather than just them depressed hedgehog sidekick friend.
Sonic 06, he sounds like he wants to cut himself.
And honestly, Jason Griffiths...
Anyways, is that all, Boblax, actually? Because that took under a minute.
Yeah.
Anyways, as we've seen there, the start of the Dark Side story starts before the hero story. Which, in a way, makes sense, I guess, but still.
Well, the bad guy needs to set up his plans before the good guy has to chase after him.
Mm-hmm. That also makes this story seem even, it makes it seem longer, but in a way, not as long.
Oh, yeah. And
also, watch out for that guy, because he'll wreck your shit.
Yeah, in this level, you have this beast that flies around. And if you get in his sights, he'll attack you.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say that when it comes to Shadow, his best appearance was definitely in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, was he needed afterwards? I'd say maybe, but even then, I didn't appreciate having his own game. I never really liked the idea of the Shadow the Hedgehog game.
Oh, Mochal, why did you even have to say that?
Because tutorial?
At least you found the first key. Is that weed up top there? What? Did you see that?
It's a
ancient weed.
It's a palm leaf, isn't it?
And it doesn't look like a palm leaf. It looks like, well, not a weed thing, but it looked like it had like 10 branches.
Oh yeah, I was about to point out that in some of the cutscenes in this version of Sonic Adventure 2, I think if you mash either the X button or the square button, I'm not really sure because I mashed both, but if you mash those buttons, Big appears in some of the cutscenes.
Oh, you gotta mash the buttons to do that? Oh.
Yeah, or just press them quickly.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was, he just randomly appears out of nowhere.
Yeah, so Big will be making more appearances throughout this story.
What? Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought he wasn't going to shoot at you.
Yeah. And in GameCube version, I think you have to hold down A and B or something to make Big appear. I'm not too sure, but yes. I don't think you have to mash it though. I'm pretty sure it's only holding down during the cutscene. But I find it really funny when Big appears in the cutscene after a Rouge and Knuckles fight. I don't know if you're gonna show that, but it's just so random.
I think I do.
What is the best version, do you guys think? The HD releases or the Dreamcast GameCube version?
I don't know. They all seem pretty similar. I would say you probably are better off with the PSN version, the HD version. Because it has pretty much all what the other versions have.
Would you guys would have preferred a graphical remake as well? And for them to have fixed the glitches?
Yes, kind of like how they're doing with Wind Waker HD. I would have preferred that over a retexture, but Sega.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, Sega aren't as big as they were.
No, all they really should be known as now is the guys who made Sonic and published Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Is someone mowing the lawn?
Planes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, it's planes.
Mowing the air.
Riding on cars. Do. Object.
Now, what you guys think of Rouge as a character?
I don't really think of her character. All I've noticed now is that she sounds more like a hooker in each game.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm fairly indifferent, so I'm not a huge fan. But honestly, I don't really mind her.
No.
She's there to fill.
She really is there only for fan service, though.
Yeah. But I was going to say she does fill the spy role.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, but Knuckles is kind of a bit of that too. He's like a religious spy.
A religious spy.
Oh, I love this song in
Yeah.
this game. And you lost another life somewhere, huh? Now I'm gonna notice that every time now that I've brought that up. Or you brought that up, you know?
I think it was in Headquarters I restarted to get a better run.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we've not gone to Headquarters yet. Headquarters is the one with the emeralds.
Pointless Collie!
But I love this song in this game. I almost called it a thong again. The song. It's really good.
Honestly, I don't remember much of the music in the Mech levels. That's probably because of the constant shooting.
I guess.
Yeah.
The only reason why I know the song even exists is because I was downloading the Sonic Adventure 2, some Sonic Adventure 2 songs, and this one just popped up, so I was like, okay, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I'm really fond of Cosmic Wall music.
Don't remember what that sounds like. Never really listened to it.
Yeah. It's probably one of my favorite level musics. Pieces besides like some of the Sonic levels, like City Escape, of course.
Is Cosmic Wall that level where if you hover there, you'll float up?
Yeah.
Okay, that level's actually really fun.
Yeah, it's probably the best mech level, just because of that unique concept.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll just go on for quite a while.
Oh yeah, it's like a 6-minute level.
But I honestly don't mind,
like...
actually.
Okay, that was bullcrap. You got shot through the floor. Does Eggman ever get an upgrade? Like, is Eggman's main upgrade for the, one of these levels, like, one of the ones you have to get, like, the missile that shoots down the crate, the steel crates?
Yeah, I think
that's in Weapons Bed.
Yeah, and I think that is something you do need to get.
Oh, okay. I should probably put my phone on vibrate. That'll work better.
Yeah.
I've noticed that in Eggman's levels, there's a lot more Hyo than I remembered.
Yeah.
You know, I would have wished for more Yosh, but Hyo's fine, I guess.
And something you noticed about the gameplay between the two stories, and that's how Team Dark, or the Dark story, is essentially the hard mode of this game. All their levels are like a harder equivalent of the heroes' levels.
Mm-hmm. Which means don't start off with the Dark Side story.
I actually find the Dark story easier.
I find it harder in some ways. Like, the treasure hunting levels are a lot harder to me. That's just because they're longer and a lot more confusing because there's a lot more stuff there.
Yeah.
By the way, how long do the treasure hunting levels take you later on, Jeff?
I don't think longer than 3 minutes, honestly.
Really?
Mad Space?
Did I really just suck that much when I first played this game? Because every single, like, level I played through always took me, like, 15 minutes.
Oh, that's normal,
You
but
suck.
like I said, I used the clues to get through.
No, I use the clues all the time. I just couldn't find my way around. Anyways, on one of these pillar things there, you're going to notice Big the Cat. Or unless we've already passed by him.
I think he's on the left.
He's on the left? Oh, I thought he was on the right.
In fact,
Oh, there he is.
yeah. In
There he is. Hi, Big.
I want to know
Fishing
his
for them
story.
robots.
I want to know his story in this game.
What Big's doing everywhere? That might.
DLC.
Well, it's on the PSN and Xbox
Yeah.
Live, so I would expect it.
Yeah, 20 levels of solid fishing.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, Jeff, remember that one plug thing we found in Adventure 1?
Yes?
Like in Big's hot shelter level?
Oh yes, the draining plug, yeah.
I was watching the SGB playthrough of that, and Matt actually was the one who was playing Big. He actually, what you're supposed to do is let the lure get to the bottom and reel it to that thing there, and then pull it out.
Yeah.
There's actually something to do there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I actually watched all of his playthrough of that. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
And he actually bothered to get all the power-ups, so good for them.
Yeah, if you get all the big power-ups in Adventure, it's much easier to catch Froggy and other
Hold on,
fish.
I gotta go grab something.
Okay. 23.
Now, Tyler, I haven't really talked to you about much, have I, about Sonic franchise? What was your first Sonic game?
Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, that's... was that on the GameCube?
Yes.
Oh,
The battle version.
Yeah, I do hear that was a jumping on point for a lot of younger fans. I actually did have a Dreamcast, but I didn't get to play Sonic Adventure 2.
Well, Sonic Adventure 2 did come out very, very late in the Dreamcast lifetime.
Yeah, and essentially it's because my Dreamcast broke, so... I did play it later on the GameCube. And honestly, when I first... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I think the GameCube version's superior anyways, so...
It probably is. It's essentially the same game with a coat of paint on it.
Yeah, and the Chow Garden was very glitchy in the first... Going all, like, between games.
Yeah, it was upgraded. And honestly...
I just got $30 for no reason.
What for?
Oh, actually, never mind, not no reason, but, I gave my dad an iTunes card earlier, but it was like a $50 one, because I don't use iTunes. He gave me 20, he said, I'll give you 30 later.
Oh, good.
Apparently now is later. Anyways, what were you guys talking about?
Oh, how this was Josh's first Sonic game.
Oh yeah, he told me about that one time, I think.
Yeah.
That's probably why you like this game so much, huh?
Yeah, it's actually one of my very first video games I've ever owned. So yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, this game, even though I don't think it's the greatest Sonic game ever, it's gotten some slack in recent years, which I actually think is a bit unfair. Like, I would actually defend this game a lot of the time.
In what way would you defend it?
I would say that the Sonic and Shadow levels are really fun. The treasure hunting levels aren't that bad once you know the clues.
Well, you gotta know the level. Whenever I play this game, I always think of like a first time. I think is what everyone's thinking about whenever they give it slack.
Oh, definitely.
Because when you're playing this for the first time, the treasure hunting levels are bad.
Yeah,
of how long they are.
They can be a pain.
I mean, maybe that's why I don't like this game as much as everyone else, because I was so late to be introduced to it. So.
I would just like to point out, she just introduced herself as Rouge the Bat.
Mm-hmm.
And I point that out because that becomes kind of funny later on. Oh, but here's one of the better cutscenes. It's essentially the dark characters back coming up with an evil scheme, like a heist.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, guys, any ideas? I got nothing. And yeah, I like when this kind of reminds me of Austin Powers whenever they're coming up with plans. Like Dr. Evil and all them.
We shall hold the world ransom for 1 billion rings. Da, da, da.
Who is Shadow like Mini-Me or something?
I,
And Eggman's Eggman's Dr. Evil. You think Eggman wouldn't work with a hedgehog? You never knew. You think Eggman wouldn't work with a hedgehog? You know, seeing as he's had bad luck with him in the past.